Hey everybody, it's Dr. Troy, again with Cedar South Chiropractic. Today's video is going to be the part 2 in the shoulder rehab program. So the first video I put out, I did some more soft tissue work on my shoulder that's been bothering me. Today I'm going to demonstrate a few simple mobility, stretches, as well as a couple very basic stability exercises to strengthen and mobilize the shoulder. So first two I'm going to do are simple mobility, just to try to get some range of motion. First one, we're going to do some passive range of motion. So you can use a dowel or a broom handle, broomstick. And basically you're just going to take the affected arm, just rest it on the top of that broom handle, and just try to get some good mobility out of it. So you try to keep that arm relaxed as best you can, do all the work with this bottom hand, and just push it out to the side as hard as or as far as you can, within the limits of being, we don't want to get painful. So you can go straight to the side, you can go forward. Again, it's just a way to get some passive range of motion back into the shoulder. So just push it off in a few different directions, stretching it out. That's the simple one. The next one, it's called the Codman's pendulum. Basically, you're going to do this. You can do it without a weight, but holding a light weight will help the traction on the shoulder. So you'll need something to kind of lean on. So a small table or a chair in this case. What you're going to do is you're just going to flex over at the waist and let this arm just hang there. And you let it hang for 30 seconds just to stretch it out. Try to be as loose and relaxed as you can. And then the pendulum part is basically rotating this arm in a direction. So start off counterclockwise and just, not using too much muscles, trying to move it just with your shoulder joint. Do it about 50 times one way, stop, and do it 50 circles the opposite direction. So go counterclockwise 50 times, clockwise 50 times. Just let it hang and try to get a good circle going. You'll feel that stretch through the shoulder joint, trying to help with any impingement issues. So those are two simple ones. Next one, we're going to get some movement involved, get the muscles active. We're going to start off with we call it the YTWL. Basically, you're going to start off with your arms straight up in a Y. Try to squeeze those shoulder blades together. So here's Y, T, bring the elbows in for a W, and then L. And in the affected shoulder, you might be feeling it. I feel it when I get into that W, kind of closing in the elbows. So we're going to do that 10 or 15 times. Y, T, W, L. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can also do a light stretch depending on what you have going on. Just bringing that shoulder behind. Try to reach over top. The next thing, we're going to use a resistance band. So this one, we call it Brugger's position with a band. Wrap the band around your hands, start off low, and you're just going to bring your arms apart and force them back as far as you can. Again, squeeze those shoulder blades together when you're doing it. Bring it back to neutral. Stretch it, force it back. You'll feel the muscles in your shoulder, around your shoulder blades as well, contracting and strengthening. So do that within comfort. Again, 10 or 15 times. The last one I'll demonstrate is the low row. So people are familiar with a row where you pull straight back. Low row is you start down and you just push backwards. So with this, we want the resistance band low, and starting off back here, just push straight back as far as you can. Again, keep your arms, your elbows straight down on your side. Push straight back, nice and slow. That one might be more difficult depending on the strength of the resistance band. So work those into your routine if you're dealing with a shoulder injury like myself, an impingement, rotator cuff strain. It'll help increase your mobility, and it'll start to strengthen and stabilize that joint as well. If you have any questions or you have any shoulder issues, let us know. We can help you out. Again, thanks for watching. It's Dr. Troy with Cedar South Chiropractic. Thank you.